Hey, we are live. Justin, good morning.
Morning. Hey,
We're just
wait a
sipping
minute.
our coffee because that's how you wake up in the morning when you're not recording at like 10 p.m. But what's up, Pokemon trading card game fans? Welcome to episode 143 of Special Conditions, the TCG podcast where our love for competing and collecting collide. Special Conditions is part of the Pokemon Professor Network, and today is June 22nd, 2023. I'm one of your hosts, Adam Tuttle, and I am joined by my co-host, Justin Keller. How are you?
Doing dandy. And what about you?
I'm doing okay. I'm dealing with FedEx right now. They delivered my Delibird package to somebody else's house, and I'm very upset about it.
Oh,
I'm
no.
trying not to get more upset, but I'm very, very upset. So I finally dug through way too many emails, only to find out that it was in a different inbox. But I found my code for the illustration cards because I have not.
Did that still work? Did it say
Yeah. I think it said
redeemed it?
July 2023. I was like, holy cow, this is cutting it way too close. So I was like, I need to use it. So I used it. I got the little Delibird like silver charm thing. I was like, I gotta have it, you know?
Mhm.
And there's no reviews. So I gotta look at it and I'll review it and I'll leave one on there. Pokemon
There you
Center.
go.
I got you. And but they took a picture of it being delivered, and I was like, that's not even my house. My porch is a different color.
At least it should be easy to prove, right? That it's
Yes. And so they said, oh, here's an email. We're looking into. I was like, just send the driver back. It's only been 2 hours since you dropped it off. How hard is that?
Well, did you check if it was like your next door neighbor or something?
It is not either of my next door neighbors because
Oh.
I did look.
Okay.
And then while driving down my street, I also looked at every single house.
Ah.
And if it is the one house that I think it might be, nobody was there, and there were no packages there. So
Somebody wanted Delibird all to themselves.
listen, I don't understand. Like nobody will enjoy it the way I would enjoy it. So it's, and then what upsets me more is like there's no monetary value that I can put on those exclusive cards, like those illustration cards, because like I wanted to get those and I wanted to get them graded with TGA. So
at least with Pokemon Center, I feel like they're very understanding. They're rather just if you have a problem, you just tell them and be like, okay, yeah, we'll remedy that for you.
Okay, yeah, well, I'm hoping so because they didn't do that when I ordered the Stantler sweater because they were all out of the Pikachu sweater, or not Pikachu, Delibird sweater. So I was like, oh hey, this is too big, and they're just like, just send it back. We can't fix that for you. And I was like,
well, it's probably out of
okay.
stock because
Yeah, that's what it was. So it was very, very upset. So I don't know their customer service as being kind, but I'm sure it is.
Well, with a normal item like these promos, as opposed to something they only made, maybe a few hundred of these sweaters.
Yeah, but I don't know how many because they're a pack of 3, right? You got yours. Okay, yeah. So I don't know the validity in the amount that they have, or if they can just flip a switch and just print more. Like I don't know. I mean, I don't know if you can still get Charizard. I don't know if you can still get Pikachu. I don't know if you can still get Bidoof. But I got them all graded, so
I don't even know if the sky is blue.
I don't even know if the sky is orange, but it could be. Okay, Justin. On today's show, we're gonna have a light, relaxed show. We're gonna talk about some Ruler of the Black Flame, the Battle Academy, but different. Most of these are coming from Pokebeach.com. Honestly, we're going back in time real quick because I saw it on the shelf and I was like, what is in that? And because RCS is on the box, but the 2023 Trainer's Toolkit, because I have questions. And then the Pokemon Holiday Advent Calendar for 2023 has been revealed. And let me tell you, there's a Delibird on it.
That's why we're talking about it. It's only for this link is only for Adam. No one else.
It's only for me. Like,
and then fans of Adam,
Detective Pikachu returns. I can feel something good in my jellies. Or it could just be the aftermath of my coffee.
Oh, I mean, we're doing our best Detective Pikachu impression right now by drinking coffee.
Will, we're on the case. Will is on the case.
Now we just need
Being a Lunatonian.
Lunatonian. Now we just need not Lunatonian. Ludicolo to give us coffee.
Lunagolo! Where's Lane from Good Morning Johto?
Yeah.
His radio host or co-host, Ludicolo. All right. Anyways, so yeah, that's what I've been up to, and I've been pretty sad. But also, we've had our Discord tournament, which has been going very swimmingly. I just lost versus a Dialga deck. Metal is not your friend when you're playing Chen Pao.
It does hit hard. You gotta pivot. You gotta start attacking more with what's it called?
Palkia?
It's been a slow morning. Palkia. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's space and time facing each other. That's kind of what happens.
Oh, yeah.
No, I built mine. I have a 2/1/2 Kingdra, the one that shuffles your hand or shuffles either player's hand and throws it at the bottom of their deck. And then if any cards were done in that way, you draw 4 cards. So I learned the hard way that if you have no cards in your hand, you cannot draw cards. I also learned that Articuno is not good to throw in there from the Pokemon Go set. Yes, it gives you the 10 extra damage, which is a nice modifier, but if you're facing something like Flying Pikachu, that damage doesn't matter, and it's an extra basic on your bench. Because I also faced Flying Pikachu. Those were nail biter matches. But I was able to pull it out. It was like 1-1, and then I won the second one. But it was literally like I got my hand shuffled into the deck. I literally needed to draw the boss's orders, and I drew it during our Zoom call, and I was like, "No way!" And I freaked out. It was so good. It was so good.
If only Turtle Power was there during the Zoom call to see it coming.
Yes, yeah. No, it was awesome. Good games. We're on round 3 now.
Round 3.
And fight. I believe this is the round to end them all. But yeah, Discord tournament going good.
Yeah.
And
it hasn't been going as well for me,
Well, I mean, we're both playing Chen Pao. I mean, I've never played it. I have, to be fair, I have not been testing it on the ladder because okay, this is something else we got to talk about. TCG Live real quick. You can't play anything that stops abilities, essentially. You can't play Spiritomb, you can't play Klefki. So it's very hard to test.
Did you know why? I only just figured out why. I thought it was because like they didn't code the blocking abilities properly. So I was listening to the Uncommon Energy podcast, and they went into why. So essentially, people figured out these Pokemon with ability locks, such as Empoleon V or Spiritomb or whatever, and they have if you have that in the active and then you pick it up out of the active. So Spiritomb has the attack where it does 10 damage and shuffles itself back into the hand or the deck or something. Or if you played like a penny and you pick that up from the active back, it basically freezes the game entirely, but you get an auto win.
Wow, that is trash.
So, woo. Yeah.
The Lunatonian in the chat says they are uploading a hot fix today, he believes.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
Hopefully.
I'm glad that they're fixing it. You know, I'm looking at my imaginary watch right here. A couple days late, if not a week.
Yeah.
Good to know they're on top of things.
But isn't that crazy? That's why I thought it was the actual ability. It was how certain cards interact with certain Pokemon that are all grouped the same.
Well, same thing. I mean, it's a live game. It's kind of like Pokemon Go. Things come into the game, and then it messes something that's older. It does happen. That's what happens with apps. And I mean, I'm not a coder, so I don't know how all that stuff works. But
in theory,
you fix one thing and it makes something else break. They
could have just banned Penny instead of all those cards, but it's okay.
Yeah. All right, Justin. Let's get to the main topic of the show.
Yes.
The main topic. Like, there's no other like important topics at all. This is the only one.
We're going all the way to the end of the year. The holiday trainers kit.
Listen, I can't wait. There is a Pokemon TCG holiday calendar, advent calendar thing, and it's for 2023. And on the front cover, Justin, is Delibird. Delibird.
He's. But okay, I can't tell. Is he like trying to be cute, like he's sleeping, or did he fall off that hill from Mykah and he's like face planted?
He face planted. I think the Mykah also is like slipping. It's not actually doing a dance. It like is falling off the hill. But this is cool. You've got Stantler. Stantler is a staple also in the Christmas realm for Pokemon.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Because
the reindeer.
There is like during the holidays, there's like a kids YouTube short that kind of just keeps playing and playing and playing. It's on the Japanese channel, and it's like Delibird. It's a song, but like Delibirds flying through the sky and throwing gifts, and Stantlers are like carrying the carriage. But what are the details, Justin? I know I'm excited about it, but
there are 25 surprises to discover. 8 foil Pokemon TCG cards with a festive stamp. 5 Pokemon TCG booster packs. 7 TCG 3-card fun packs. 2 Pokemon coins. 2 Pokemon sticker sheets. 1 Sidekick Dangler featuring Pikachu and Glaceon, plus a code card for TCG Live, and a Partridge in the Pear Tree.
I love it. I really don't like the 3-card fun packs, but I feel if they're gonna do the fun packs, don't even put the regular packs.
Yeah,
like I really I feel like just don't even put those, because if it's meant for younger kid, like there's no reason for scalpers to go after it. You know what I mean?
Well, people like opening the regular packs too. So
yeah,
did you actually open your calendars from last year?
I did not. I only have the one, so I still don't have like the Sidekick Dangler. I still don't have the coins for the Delibird. I still don't have the sticker sheets. So in my heart, I'm not complete right now because I don't have those.
Are these like? Aren't these on like clearance somewhere?
No.
What about Christmas in July?
Christmas in July. That's
Have you checked on TCG Player? I'm sure someone's selling this for like $30. The last year's. Or maybe it's like a hot item because there's only a limited time release, and therefore I'm gonna scalp it and sit on it for forever.
Let me type it in. Holiday. Typing holiday advent does not work.
Sad.
So all the collection cards are, under $1. The calendar itself is $68. So still up there in price.
But
I think the ideal, if you were going to play a single strike deck and use a 1/1 Abomasnow line, this is the ideal Abomasnow. The one that has the snowflake.
Of course.
RC Mayer says, I opened last year's, no hits in the fun packs. There are no hits in the fun packs. Those are just like a preview of the set. So there won't ever be anything insane. Which stinks, but those are the the packs that typically came with like the little folder thing, but nobody bought those, so they put real packs in there. But if you have the coin for Delibird, and you have
as much fun
little
as talking about the calendar
dangler, I'm just saying I will trade for him. Anyway, let's see, what do we got next, Justin?
We have the ruler of the Black Flame.
All right, let's go. This is exciting. Justin, tell us why it's exciting, because I'm excited.
So And like, you know, all of us know there's a Charizard set coming out and whatever. But really what we're excited about is the semi-return of Delta species. Because, you know, we've talked about it in the past. We really like the idea of Delta species having a different type than we would before. And we were like, surely they're going to do this at some point. Turns out they're doing it then. And so they've
Justin, can
revealed
you do me
3
a favor really
cards.
quick?
Yeah.
Will you go to TCG Player real quick?
Uh-huh.
And type in Tyranitar EX. And then bring up the electric one. Because it's really, I feel like this is just a callback to the one from Dragon Frontiers. See, there you go. There it is. There it is.
Oh,
it's
snap.
a Tyranitar.
And it's literally a Tyranitar EX. Wow. We could have just guessed.
No, and then if you do Charizard Star, do Charizard Star real quick. $30, that's not bad. It's a pretty darn old card. That's when I started playing competitively. But then secret rare Charizard Star.
Yeah, this one's a little more pricey.
Yeah, you know, when you have that feeling of oh god, I traded that so long ago.
Just don't think about it.
No, I can't think about it.
You got a printer, right? You can just print one.
Yeah, and then go back to the article. Because that was a Charizard Star. You could, similar to the Radiance, you could only have one. But hey, look, Dark Charizard, Electric Tyranitar. I think my favorite part about these ones, and a Firefish. Yeah, I think my favorite part about these ones is that Tyranitar EX has fighting energy requirements. So you get that type advantage, all while playing the same energy in your deck. So you're not worried about, oh, I need lightning energies to make this deck work. Yeah, same thing with Charizard. Because Charizard in the Dragon Frontiers was playing dark energies, the Tyranitar is playing lightning. And I think where this Ice Cube is fire, but also has water, that's really cool. That's really cheeky because you can use that with Baxcalibur and add that as like another attacker. So something that is scary is the Dialga deck. But here you can throw in a fighting or fire type. All of a sudden you're doing 320 damage and you're knocking out their Dialga. You're knocking out their Magnezones. I think this is a good card. I love stuff like this.
Yeah, so let's see here. Let's go to where they actually talk about the cards themselves. So we'll start with Ice Cube EX.
It's a wait. I know. What? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Justin. So on the pack art, you can see that there's a terrestrialized Dragonite.
Oh, snap.
Do we know what that terrestrial like headstone is? Or is it just kind of like a...
Okay, so this is obviously dark type. This is lightning. Is that dragon? I think that's a dragon. I don't know. You can tell I don't play the game very often.
Okay, so it does look dragon. So it's probably a dragon EX. I mean, it would make sense because it's Dragonite. Yeah. But there is a Dragonite EX that's in Dragon Frontiers as well. And it's grass. That's why I was questioning it for a second. But it does look like dragon because the crystal on its head has like the wings of Salamence and everything. So the head of Gyarados.
Okay, I looked it up. Yeah, that's dragon.
Okay. All right. I got caught up there for a second because my memory went back to the grass Dragonite. All right, continue. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'll be quiet. I promise.
I've heard that before. So Ice Cube X, HP 210. It's fire type, basic Pokemon. Still the same Terra as long as it's on your bench, blah blah. We don't really care about that anymore. It's just cool that has a different typing. So its attack is for 3 waters, Scalding Block. 160 damage, discard an energy from this Pokemon. The defending Pokemon can't attack during your opponent's next turn. That's kind of fun. And then you would just, couldn't you just ramp with Excalibur to this. I don't remember if Excalibur reads only to water Pokemon.
No, it just says to your Pokemon in any way you like.
Oh. So cheeky. Yeah. And I'm glad they went with the block face because it's much cuter, in my opinion, than the small round face that looks way too small.
Yes. I'm trying so hard. I was telling Drew at TGA, I was saying, I really don't want to let this become like, I'm trying so hard to not let this become my favorite Pokemon, or like my third favorite Pokemon, because right now it's Delibird, Sableye, and possibly Ice Cube. But it's just like, then I saw its other form and I was like, what the heck is this? And
we can just pretend it doesn't exist.
Yeah, I tried to.
Just like for Quaxley, I just pretend the stage 1 and stage 2 don't exist.
Fair.
I love Quaxley. I can live without the other two. Okay, so they got some other Pokemon, nothing like groundbreaking here. But we're here to talk about the Tyranitar. So here's the art again. I mean, look how crazy
or as the cool kids say, T-Tar.
T-Tar. Man, I'm a fan of this. I think, I don't know about your opinion, but I think the Terastal like Pokemon look cooler in the cards than they do in the game.
Yep.
So Tyranitar EX, 340 whopping HP. Stage 2. I like how it says evolves from Poo Poo Tar. I'm glad they put in the joke.
Who changed that? Who changed that? Somebody. Where's the editors on this? Somebody's gonna change that quick. Oh god, my anxiety would go off the chain right now. All right, what's this thing do?
Oh, and just like to back you up a little bit, Santana PokeClan says regular Giratina doesn't exist for me. Origin form only. Yeah, no, agreed. Okay, so for a single fighting, not lightning, it does Mountain Crumble, 120 damage, discard the top 2 cards of your deck. So it's on par where high damage output, discarding
low energy cost.
Yeah. And then for double fighting, Toll Rampage, 150 plus damage. If any of your bench Pokemon have any damage counters on them, this attack does 100 more. So for 2 fighting, you do 250 damage. That's pretty crazy. And hit for lightning weakness to zap that Lugia. Or, a Palkia.
That's insane. And like, realistically, they're coming out with a lot of bench damage stuff. But I think we're going to get to a point where Manaphy isn't even like relevant, because all of your main attackers will all have Terastallize and they just can't be affected on the bench. Now, to be fair, I thought we were going to see different abilities on different types of Terastallized Pokemon, but it turns out it's just all bench. And I don't know if I'm happy about that or I'm unhappy about that.
My hope is that they'll change it like in the different years, because they always have some like perk quirky thing that they do between each year of sets. Maybe this is the very basic for this first year, and next year will be different. I don't know. And then if not, it'll just be a dead mechanic, but we get these cool crystal forms. Or maybe in the future, everything is just going to bench snipe, and then we'll be glad we have it. Who knows?
And then we do have the Cleffa real quick. Just because it has grasping draw cards until you have 7 cards in your hand. That's a callback to a lot of the other Cleffas, because there's no baby form. So
yeah,
it is just really cool.
It's fun. Sableye says otherwise, but it's fun.
Oh gosh, don't even get me started. I did get finally one Sableye. I have one Sableye.
And then we're here to talk about everyone's favorite that's going to make everyone go crazy.
This thing.
Good old Charizard EX. So, man, this art's pretty crazy looking.
I love the black terrestrialized crystal just like spewing off this thing. It's so cool.
Man, how crazy do you think the full art and the alt art are going to be? Well, it's not called alt art anymore. Special illustration rare, you know what I mean. Anyway, so Charizard EX, HP 330, Stage 2, falls from regular Charmeleon. Terra, we all know that, has the ability Infernal Control. You play this card from hand to evolve Pokemon during your turn. You may search your deck for up to 3 basic fire energy cards. Attach them to your Pokemon any way you like. Then shuffle your deck. That's
so
fun.
You get it powered up the turn you get it out?
Well, and then some. Because for double fire, Burning Darkness, 180 plus damage. This does 30 more damage for each prize card your opponent has taken.
Wow, this is like Radiant Charizard mixed with regular Charizard on fire. Like this is it doesn't matter how far behind you get, you're just doing a ton of damage no matter what. I think this is going to be insane. Look at its weakness.
Insane in the
grass.
membrane.
It's not even fire. Why is it?
Why would it be fire?
Well, I don't know. Why is it dark? It's just trashalized. But I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. But like, holy cow, you play this out and you have like one prize left, and you're just like, yeah, I just one shot you, and I set up everything else. And if you can't one shot this, they just retreat, go into the other one, and then knock you out.
Good times. There's a couple other cards in here, but we're here for the terrestrialized stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. What's next?
Okay. So, really quickly, this episode of Special Conditions podcast is brought to you by the Grading Authority. TCGA offers an innovative card grading experience with a focus on collectors and community. Visit tgacards.com to learn more, and be sure to check out their slab designer and Pokemon Flow labels to see for yourself what makes Pokemon Professor Network proud to be a TGA partner. Use code FULLHEAL, no spaces, at checkout for 10% off your total order. That's capital FULLHEAL at checkout for 10% off your order. Thank you to the team over at the Grading Authority for supporting the Special Conditions podcast. We greatly appreciate it. Because we're segueing into last week, we talked about one of the 3 Pikachus, and I've got 2 more, but we're only doing 1. So we're going to, this one, we got a 9. So we're trying to go higher than that or equal.
Come on. Gary needs a new pair of shoes.
All right. Which one? What do you think?
I think we're gonna incrementally go up to a 9.5. I called it.
9.5. Let's go. Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, we got a 9, a 9.5. Look at us. Look at us, Chonkachus. Just chonking about Pokemon.
Le Chonk.
Le Chonk.
You went with the same label this time?
Yes, they're all 3 of the same labels. I didn't want them to look different. I want them all to look the same.
I don't know.
Oh, side note. I did order a Digimon card. Not that that's relevant, but the seller took forever to send it to me. But he was like, listen, I sent a Pokemon slab, with it. He's like, appreciate your patience. And I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. I wasn't sure what I was going to get. It's a Charizard PSA 8 from Pokemon Go, just a holo. Nothing too fancy, but I was just like, that's really cool. Yeah, so thank you for that Charizard.
That's cool. That's fun.
All right. And Justin, do you have any packs?
I do not. I burned
okay.
After we did the podcast last week. I opened my other list ones.
All right. So we're going to take a break real quick for the audio listeners. And for you visual watchers, we're going to still be here. But yeah. So we'll be back right after this.
Okay, Adam, am I delayed at all to you?
No.
Okay, because you're a little bit delayed to me. All right, chat. Am I delayed? Or is Adam delayed? Or is it just like normal?
I'll do a little dance.
Get a little love. Get down tonight. Okay, so next we're going to talk about the toolkit.
Well, we're going to open up the link. I'm going to open up a pack of a Paldea, and then we're going to go into the toolkit.
Okay, RC says no delays on his end. That's good. It's just my internet's bad.
I can't believe it.
So are you ready?
Yep. And we are back. Thank you so much for that break. Appreciate it. We got a little housekeeping real quick before we continue the rest of the show. This podcast is powered by Patreon. Check ours out over at patreon.com/Pokemon Professor, where you can support this show for as little as $1 a month. That $1 is going to get you access to our Patreon exclusive Discord, which is a fantastic place filled with fantastic people. All patrons are eligible to participate in our monthly Pokemon Go and TCG Live prize tournaments. We're on round 3 of our current one. Registration is in the Discord. We hope to see you there. So if you do sign up, you'll be eligible for our July tournament, which hopefully will be bigger than this one and better and more exciting, hopefully, and crazier.
Yeah, I've been having fun with this one. We've been getting like some more rounds in instead of the usual tournament style.
Yeah, I did best 2 out of 3 because I wanted to make sure that we all could, because these are all new decks, or they're all new cards that we're working with. So I wanted to make sure we all had ample amount of time to like play and enjoy it. So I'm glad we did it that way. But huge thank you to our gym leaders, Absolutely Ryan, Austin Zard, Bean and Cheese, DJ Wonderbread, GK, Sue, Jamal, Joseph, Mythical Hitch, and Big Zom Minus. And a special thanks to our executive producer, Tish Smith, as well as the other executive producers on the network, Paul Bott, Kate the Cons, and Stinky Ash. Make sure you check out PokemonProfessor.com for links to everywhere you can connect with us, grab some merch, and leave us reviews. Greatly would appreciate it. All right, Justin, before we continue, Paldea evolves. This is the back of the package. This is the front of the package. I'm going to open one. All right. What do we call? Oh, that was a Skeldridge. I don't know how to say it, but
Skeledirge.
Skeledirge.
I'm gonna say you're gonna open a Skeledirge out of the Skeledirge pack.
That would be on par. That would be fitting. All right. Code card. I'm just gonna read it. 6NW42YWPJTYYX. Good luck. 1 to the front. What color energy? Or did you already see it? No, you didn't see it.
I didn't. I guess darkness.
1 of the 3 terrestrialized. No. Psychic. Dino. Magikarp. Slowpoke. Litleo. Honchkrow. What is that? Oh, Sudowoodo. It just looked blurred to me. Grusha. Ooh, reverse hollow rare Luxray. All right.
Playable card.
And a reverse hollow Flamingo. That's my
that's United Wings deck.
And a hollow. I don't know what this is. What is it?
Garganackle. The salt block.
Oh, okay. I'm more excited about the Flamingo though. The Luxray and the Flamingo are the real pulls.
Yeah.
But I didn't get a Delibird, so I'm pretty sad. All right, Justin. Trainer's Toolkit. Arceus style.
So here's what it looks like. If you oh my.
so many pop-ups. Everything you need to build a powerful deck.
So I was talking to some of my locals, and they said they've had crazy pulls out of this. So I'm not saying, small sample size, they've only opened 2, but they're like, man, I got the itch. 2 in a row. I got great pulls out of this. So,
well, they do state on the box everything you need to build a powerful deck. So everything you need and powerful. Those are the 2 key terms there.
Just not powerful energy, because that's out of rotation.
Yes. So I'm just going to go from the bottom up and just read. So this thing comes with Boss's Orders, or 2 Boss's Orders, 2 Charon's Care, 2 Cynthia's Ambition, 2 Dark Patch. Believe it or not, I only have one. I need 4. 2 Gloria, 2 Gardenia's Vigor, 2 Magma Basin, 2 Gutsy Pickaxe. Oh my god, that was a hard one to say. 2 Hisuian Heavy Ball, 2 Irida, 2 Roseanne's Backup, 2 Roxanne, 2 Double Turbo Energy, 2 Trekking Shoes, 2 Lost Vacuum, 2 Thornton, 2 Arvin, 2 Beach Court, 2 Electric Generator, 2 Jacques, 2 Nestball, 2 Palpad, 2 Pokegear 3.0, 4 Professors of Research, just 2 of Turo and 2 of Sada, 2 Rare Candy, 2 Switch, 2 Ultra Ball, and then you got 1 Arceus V and 1 Arceus V Star. And these promos are sick.
Oh man, they went back to like the irregular art, just tilted. He's giving you the side eye and the V.
Yes. I'm so happy. Like, this looks so good. I didn't even know these existed until right before the podcast.
You know,
do we because it says there's like a pre-release image with error. What was the error on it?
Oh, 120 damage instead of 200.
Oh gosh. That would have been wild. Yeah, just 120 damage, no big deal.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I don't need any of these cards, but I might just buy it anyways.
Listen, the sleeves look very nice.
Very slick.
The dice are nice. The box itself is nice.
Yeah.
But you get
if
one
I come
acrylic
across this on a discount, I'll probably buy it. I'm not buying it for 35.
You got 2 special condition markers.
But if you're new to the game and you're looking to pick up some good playable cards, this is an easy purchase.
Yeah, and it comes with 4 packs. You're getting 2 Paldea Evolved, 1 Scarlet Violet, 1 Silver Tempest. So those are all those are pretty relevant sets. I mean, 2 from Scarlet Violet, or 3.
I'm just shocked it has the newest set. Typically, I thought these were like a set behind.
I thought they were like 3 or 4 sets behind.
Maybe they finally got with it.
Oh, I thought Ken was in the chat, but it was you responding. Is it you responding?
It's me responding.
Okay.
All right. So we ready for the next article?
Yeah, but long story short, I want to buy this as soon as possible because it's cool, but I would rather have my Arceuses and the Vs and the V stars look like those ones.
At this, if it's multiple Arceus, is it Archei?
Archai. I don't know.
Arceamuses, like hippopotamus, but
speaking of like Delta species, there was a whole line of Arceus that were like every single type, and you could like switch them out with each other. I think, I don't know. It was just wild. And then there was Alf lithographs, which are they look like stone. The cards, they were just item cards, and they all had unknowns as lettering. So like, you don't know what it is unless you can read unknown. All right, but let's get into this Battle Academy.
Battle Academy.
Because my first reaction and thought was, oh, they're just gonna do Paldea, like all those starters as like the 3 little decks that you played against, like our Battle Academy, instead of doing like Pikachu, Charizard, and Mewtwo, or Raichu and Mewtwo.
See, I would have thought the same thing, except I watched the Nintendo Direct yesterday, and they also talked about an academy, except it was called the Blueberry Academy. So this article is on PokeBeach.com.
Sounds fruity.
And it is a fruit. There's a lot of fruit in Paldea, so
that's what I'm saying.
It says Pokemon Japan has filed a new trademark for Battle Academy. It's under the same trademarks that they've used in the past, so they're typically 4 to 6 months out, and then we see something come out. So, not to be confused with the English Battle Academy, this is appears to be a reference to the Blueberry Academy featured in the Indigo Disc, the second, I'm pretty sure it's the second DLC that's coming out this winter for Scarlet and Violet. In the Indigo Disc, you travel as an exchange student to the Blueberry Academy, the sister school of Scarlet's Naranja Academy and Violet's Uva Academy. It's a new school with a curriculum that emphasizes Pokemon battling. Most of the school's building is located under the ocean. That's fun. Under the ocean.
Under the sea.
Under the sea. Wait a minute. That's
Down where it's wetter.
that's a movie.
Sorry. Shoot. No. Little Mermaid's coming out soon, right?
It came out like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, it did. Oh, jeez. Oh, sorry. I'm thinking about the giant Kraken one.
Yeah. Here's like their promo image. That's fun.
Is Delibird in this? No.
No, he's on top of the sea because he's on ice. This is under the sea.
He could have been frozen at the bottom of the sea.
Maybe your new pal Ice Cube's there. Anyways, I just thought it was a fun thing to, look at what's coming out. And this article also talks about, some other upcoming EX starter decks. We already talked about the Ruler of the Black Flame cards. That shows some of the previous DLC stuff. There's some good stuff in here.
It's pretty cool. I mean, I guess I'm excited for it. I don't know what it could be.
And then, even more exciting,
donuts and coffee.
They came out of yesterday's Nintendo Direct was Detective Pikachu Returns.
Yes, I really did not think we would get this. I'm very happy.
They talked about it for so long.
Yeah, I'm happy for you that Growlithe is in like the main image here. It's right on the front front cover there.
Yeah. Oh, look at it. He's so cute.
And this might not be, TCG related.
Game. Yes.
But I truly believe that this could be the makings of like another mini Detective Pikachu set. I would love to see, because in the images you see like Pikachu has a bunch of like clouds or something like on his face for like a mustache and eyebrows. Imagine that being a card. And then in the pictures there's a cowboy hat on Slowpoke. I'm not saying cowboy hat Pikachu confirmed, but cowboy hat Pikachu confirmed. Or no, cowboy hat Slowpoke. Sorry, I'm looking at the Pikachu with the coffee cup, and I was like, can we just get a coffee cup on our Detective Pikachu?
Yes.
But I think how Pokemon works is when they do stuff like this, they put out this release of Detective Pikachu. I'm sure we'll see Detective Pikachu research in Pokemon Go. So we're going to see the Detective Pikachu. I'm sure we might get a promo at GameStop or something. It's the only thing I can think of just to like be excited about the release. At the very minimum, I'm sure we'll see a promo of Pikachu with like pre-orders.
RC, what if this is our November holiday set? I think it's a little soon. It would be more of like, the springtime when they come out with like, well, that's like that's when they go big. That's when they go gangbusters.
Yeah.
So I think our holiday set this year is going to be Pokemon 151.
Yeah, because that's going to be like a Hidden Fate set, I think. Are there boxes? Is this like, because this is our third set.
Because if we think about it, so like, they've done Detective Pikachu before. Now those are movie-based cards. They've done Legend Arceus. They did an entire year's worth of cards. I don't think you can do a year's worth of cards out of Detective Pikachu. So maybe like one, special mini set next summer.
Yeah. Well, even I think, how many cards were in the Detective Pikachu set?
I want to say 25. It might be less.
Sorry, I'm just looking real quick. Set list. All common, uncommon, including the Japanese mirror. I mean, I just have to count them, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And then we got promos. So I think it's. Oh, we didn't get Lieutenant Yoshida. That's one we didn't get. But as far as like all the promos and stuff, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 24, I think, with all the promos. So you were right. 25, technically.
Yeah, let's see. Here. Got it pulled up here. Our good old friend, TCG Player. Go wait. Okay. Yeah, we got the Bulbasaur, the Magikarp, Jiggy, Charmander. It's showing me 24 cards here. And then, there's a couple promos. But yeah, the best boy right here.
Yep. I would just buy them all. 50 cents, you can't go wrong. Oh, just kidding, $1.85.
Yeah.
I hate that. I hate that so much because I can't tell you the amount of times I'm like trading somebody and they're like, oh no, it says it's a quarter, but then you click into it and it's like $1.25 and you're like, oh, okay, it's not actually a quarter.
Oh, these are code cards. Okay, so it is 18 Pokemon cards and then promos. Because there's the Charizard.
What about yeah, because the promo, you got Charizard, Greninja, Mewtwo,
Pikachu.
Yes, yeah, there's a bunch of promos, so I don't know where those are in that set, but I feel like I'm sure if like again at the very least, I'm sure we would see a Pikachu promo at like GameStop. Like pre-order the game at GameStop, you get a Pikachu, or like because it's coming out, spend $15 on TCG product, get a Detective Pikachu. I think at the very least, we get a promo Pikachu.
At the very least. Well, are you saying a hat Pikachu? I know how much you love those.
Yes. Well, I'm saying like for the TCG.
Yeah.
I know in Pokemon Go, I can almost confirm that we would be getting a Detective Pikachu hat with the hat research just to get one.
Do you feel the same about hat Pikachus in the cards as you do in the game in Pokemon Go?
Nope. I am okay with that. If they started making because they did in Japan, they've got all the cool ones. They got Mario, they got Luigi, they've got the Pikachu's wearing the Lucario hat, the Rayquaza hat. Why don't we have any of that? Why? Why did we not get any of it?
And they're so expensive now. It's crazy.
They're so expensive. Yep.
I don't know. It's probably a licensing thing. They couldn't figure it out and then said, nope.
But I'm sure Detective Pikachu, I'm very excited for this set, or this game. I'm definitely going to pre-order it. And I think based on the sales of this, it could equate to possibly the second movie being well received, because if people buy this game and they're excited about it and people didn't forget about Detective Pikachu, it's a new era, new time. See if there's any new sales in the actual movie itself. Because I'm gonna watch the Detective Pikachu movie and then buy this game.
Yeah, obviously. Because did you play the first one?
The game?
Yeah, on 3DS.
There was a game for the 3DS already? I thought this was the game.
Well, yeah, the first Detective Pikachu. What did you think it was based on?
Okay,
it was based on the 3DS game.
My mind has been blown. All right, I'm gonna have to find that real quick.
You still have your 3DS, right?
Yes. Yep.
I'm sure you could find a game or an emulator or something.
Okay.
So what I did notice, I never played the first one. I have the game. I haven't played it. I don't know if
you have the game.
Well, it's Jody's game, and so
okay. Because I was gonna say, how can I borrow that there?
Yeah. So I don't know if there's voice acting in this one, but in the ad for this one, they showed voice acting, which I would wish they'd bring to the main series games. But you know what? I'll take anything. All right, I think we've rambled long enough.
Yeah,
Shall we
that is a show, Justin.
That is a show.
Thanks again, TGA. Thanks again to all our patron supporters. Just thanks for everybody tuning in and watching us. We appreciate you being here.
Thanks for all of you, Lunatonian, RC, Santana PokeClan.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out with
in the chat.
We appreciate it. You can find everything we're doing at our, PokemonProfessor.com. Email us, SpecialConditions@PokemonProfessor.com. Leave us a voicemail, text us, send us a picture, 732-835-8639. And Justin, you got anything else?
Nope, that's it.
All right. Remember, trainers, if you're affected by a special condition, don't forget to use a full heal. Have a great day.
All right.